Welcome to the Clean Truth, where we like to call bullshit on the status quo. Welcome back to another episode of the Clean Truth. Red's back.
I am. I haven't been here for a while.
We fired you.
You fired me, then you rehired me, and then you just forgot about me, I feel.
We drawn on.
You had more important people on here, like Seth and who
Bert
else?
Soren.
Bert. Yeah,
You
they
and
took
Ben.
my place. Oh, Ben. Bromance. You had all bromances going on.
Were you collecting unemployment from the Clean Truth podcast?
Yeah, it paid well.
What are we going to talk about today? Coronavirus?
Let's do.
I mean, everybody else is, so I figured why the hell not?
Why not?
I don't really have a topic. I don't have a list of questions. I don't have notes. But in all seriousness, I thought we should get on here and let everybody kind of hear our take, our opinion, some of the things that we're doing with our company, how we're handling this, because I think everybody's handling it different. Everybody's got a different opinion. Everybody's got a different opinion when it's going to be over. Everybody's got a different opinion on why it started. So I'll let you go first, but please be nice.
I really don't have an opinion. I mean, I think I don't waste my time with all the opinions and all that. When it gets posted is when I worry about it, you know? Like, everyone thought that North Carolina was shutting down yesterday. So, you know, I mean, that was the whole topic, and it didn't. So I just go through my day. I'm one of those people that I feel like I can do very well in a trauma situation. I was always very good at my x-ray job with that. Like, if we had a person that was crashing or a trauma that came in, I just felt like that was my strength, that I could just make everything calm down. I like stressful situations. I like chaos. So I really thrive in this, which is kind of sick, but I'm okay. Like,
You ever notice that she uses the terminology that she thrives in this? It's not that you thrive. I think you just like to work in chaos. And it drives me bonkers.
I know.
I think that's why we argue sometimes and why we throw shit at each other. Like the argument we had 15 minutes ago before we started this podcast. Remember that?
I do, but you were bullying me.
I wasn't bullying you.
You were.
We had a difference of opinion, and you stomped your feet out the door like a 5-year-old. I'm not doing it.
Well, I didn't do it, did I?
Yes, you did.
I did it my way. And after I don't like when you put me in situations where I don't feel comfortable, and
But you work at good in chaos when you're uncomfortable.
totally different. It's a total different. That's not chaos. Chaos is like 500 things piled on my desk and the deadline's in 2 hours. I can get that done. Can't do 500 things in 30 days. It just will never get done until 2 hours before the deadlines. I hate to say that I'm a procrastinator, because I don't think I procrastinate. I think that I just think about things too much in different scenarios, and then I just don't make final decisions until I have to. But if someone's dying on my table, I know exactly what to do. I know their choices at hand. They're either going to live or they're going to die, and I can fix that. So,
Is it me, or did she just contradict herself?
how did I contradict myself?
Oh, man.
I don't
Well, you
think I
didn't answer the
contradicted-
question.
What was the question?
I said, what is your opinion?
Of coronavirus?
Well, I mean, any opinion, really. What's your opinion on how they're handling it? What the states are doing, what the different governors are
I
doing,
just wish
because
they would.
there isn't one thing that's being done
No.
from the top
and
down.
that's frustrating. So I think that if I had an opinion on this whole thing, I wish that Trump would have just set the standards across the whole board. Like, I think if we could have just all done it at the same time, the same way, it just would have made things a little bit easier versus, especially with us, with all the different stores in all these different states, it's very chaotic. Or not chaotic. I should say it's not chaotic. It's just one state's doing one thing, another state. It would have been good for the business owners and the franchisors to be able to do something across the board, you know, which I think that we did as a company. We just be like,
I think
okay.
that's hard to do, though. I agree with some of your points, yes, but not all of them, because I don't think you could set one standard across the entire country and call it a day, because not all of them are the same. You know what I mean?
I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. I think
All right, well, we're not going to debate that.
Okay, so what they're doing right now, so Ohio closed the restaurants, or, like the whole dine-in service. And then 2 days later, Illinois does it. And then 3 days later, North Carolina does it. So if they just would have all done it at the same time, it just would have been a lot easier. And then I think the stress would have gone down instead of people speculating that it was coming or, and just like, who is it? California is quarantined right now. And maybe New York.
Sheltered in
or whatever it is. So now like everyone, once those 2 states, now everyone is stressed to know if that's coming to their city and state. So I just think if it would have just been done across the board, I think it would have ripped some Band-Aids off and we could have done it a little bit maybe faster. Not that it's,
I do agree with that. I wish the things that some of the state governors are doing, I wish they would have been done sooner. That is one thing I will agree with you on. But I don't know. It would have been hard to put a blanket thing across the entire country and call it a day. I don't think that would have worked very well in anybody's favor.
But I think they had enough stats in the other countries to know what was coming to us. So I think there was enough data.
Did they, though? Because, the one aggravation with a lot of people is the media coverage of it. And that's one thing that makes me... I don't even turn it on. I refuse to turn on CNN, ABC, any of them. Right now I'm getting my news from the governor's website that he updates every day. And that's about it. And the Charles Schwab news app that we have with our financial advisors. Other than that, I don't even watch the news. I could be a joke and make a joke right now and say that you can get your news from Facebook because everybody on there is medical professionals and...
Right. I don't know. I also think that our population thrives off of drama too. So...
Well, yeah. Anything's going to make a good story.
Yeah. And I think things are, extended and blown out of proportion and, And then I think those people, some of the people, they like this and it's a way for them to have a little pity party at home, poor me, poor me, poor me.
Well, I did a post this morning on Instagram a couple hours ago, and I was just sitting here thinking, I use that one app that'll tell me, best times of day to post. So it's time for me to post anyway. And I was thinking, what the hell am I going to post about today? Everybody else is posting stay home, quarantine, everything to do with the coronavirus, and nobody's talking about how grateful that we actually should consider ourselves right now.
I agree.
Everybody's talking about what they can't do. Oh, I can't go out to eat. I can't go to the gym. I can't do this. I can't do that. There are millions and millions of people across the world right now that would give up one of their family members to have some of the things that we have right now, even being in quarantine. There's people that don't have power. They can't wipe their ass with 8 rolls of toilet paper that they hoarded at the grocery store. They don't have a grocery store. At least we have houses with roofs over our head to go to. We can sleep in a warm bed at night. Yeah, life sucks. It's different from what our normal reality is. I'm sick of it. It aggravates the shit out of me right now. But I'm also very grateful, and I don't forget, hey, I still drive a nice truck. I'm going to be okay. There's people that aren't going to be, and I get that. This is going to affect some people, and their lives are going to change forever. I'm trying not to be or forget, that to have compassion for those people. I get it. But at the same time, there's people out there with far worse problems, and I think a lot of people are forgetting that.
I agree.
This is going to end in a couple weeks, hopefully, fingers crossed, but it will eventually end, and everybody is going, for the most part, will be okay. Some people are not, and I understand that, and that's sad, but for the most part, everybody will be okay.
It's just, I think if everything always went as planned and everything was always the best and in a, what's the word I'm looking for? Not positive, but if everything goes well all the time, then we never learn anything. I was thinking about, we've been working every day, so I haven't had, time, but
I don't know if I'd call it working rather than just managing chaos.
Managing chaos, yeah. But I've been here at the kitchen, and we're still doing meal plans, and the franchisees still need support and that kind of stuff. So I can't remember where I was going. So anyway, my thing to this is that if things like this didn't happen, then I don't feel that we would ever learn from anything. Like if your business is not able to shut down for 2 weeks, then how do you improve that? Some of these were not available for, like, the restaurants out there were not set up for like a curbside service. So this might teach them a different business model and an extra revenue that will continue, later on.
I totally agree.
So I think there's always something that you can take from these situations, out of something. If you, have been home for 2 weeks from your job and you don't want to go back to that job, then that's not the job for you and you need to make a career change. So if maybe you didn't save enough money for a disaster like this, I just think that there's always something that it's to teach you different in everybody's lives.
I totally agree. I said that the other day. The ones that are going to come out of this really, really, really well, even though it may hit them really hard financially, it's going to hit everybody hard financially. I shouldn't even word it like that. But, the ones that are going to come out really, really well are the ones that are going to learn how to learn a lesson from this.
Right.
And I mean, I can speak for us in our business. I think that we need a lot of improvement in our technology. We did the best that we could with what we had and what we've got to work with, which I think we've done an amazing job. I'm proud to say that. I thought we did a really good job. I thought our staff handled it really, really good, having to alter our business model on the fly like that. But on the flip side, I think there's other things that I've kind of learned over the last week and a half that I think when this is all over, we should come to the table and say, okay, this is what we did. This is how we could have done it better. What do we got to do to make sure that, pandemic aside, just making our business better? I think these are things that we can do. So, yeah, I mean, I agree. I think that people should take this time to learn while they're sitting at home.
If you're sitting in the corner and crying, then you need some help. Like, this is the time not to thrive. I won't use the word thrive, but, this is the time your character is tested. And I think if you can, put your things aside and make someone else's day better and, you can help someone else, and that's what makes you. If it was all easy, wouldn't life be grand, right? Hey, my closet's getting cleaned,
One of the things I've enjoyed is seeing all these new home gyms pop up.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
They're popping up everywhere. People are posting posts on. It's actually really cool. I'm kind of being sarcastic, but I'm being very serious. Also, like, the Garage Gym Reviews guy that's on Instagram has been doing a lot of content on how to show people how to build a home gym for under $500. I think it's cool. That's awesome. I've seen a lot of celebrities. Here's stuff that you can buy at Walmart or Target to get your workouts in at home, and it doesn't cost that much. And I think it's pretty cool.
It's
especially with gyms being shut down.
adapt to.
Right.
And if you can't adapt, right?
What's the first restaurant you want to go eat at when we can? Locally, like here in Wilmington, what are we going to do?
Gosh, I don't know, because we just don't eat out very often. It's terrible.
You're right, we don't.
We don't eat out very often. We usually cook it, or we eat our meals. We've been eating our meals, which are
ceviche sounds very, very good right now. No?
I don't have anything right now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think. I think just Target. I want to go back to Target.
Holy shit.
I just want Target. As soon as I can go back to Target, I wanted to go to Target yesterday. I was sad. So no fit, but my Target has a Starbucks. So I can get my coffee, and then I can get my snack on the way out and eat it on the way home before I see you. And then all the new stuff. It'll be Easter soon, so all the funny stuff will be out. We missed St. Patrick's Day. We need to postpone St. Patrick's Day so we can do green.
I wonder if businesses will do like a post-corona St. Patrick's Day parties. Think anybody will do that?
That'd be awesome. Someone should have a big bash so that everyone can.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be plenty. I don't think you're going to be short on those. I think
I just want to socialize again, and I think that's probably what I miss is just hanging out a little bit on the weekends. But with that being said, like, my gadget drawer is getting clean. The laundry room has never had clothes folded and put away. Like that was
It still don't.
well, that's because somebody destroyed it, Gracie, the other day. But it was like I had all the laundry done. My makeup drawer is all sorted and all the old makeup is thrown away. Like when you can't go out with your friends on the weekend and do anything, like you find alternatives. So I have used my time wisely, I feel, with coronavirus.
I'm trying to decide if I want to call bullshit on you on the podcast or wait until we're done and then do it.
You haven't seen my makeup drawer?
Why the hell would I get in your makeup drawer?
Then how you can call BS on that if you have not seen my makeup drawer?
Because it looks like, I guarantee you.
Did you see my t-shirt drawer? So I use this new technique with the t-shirts, and I can't think of what her little name is. She's I'll have to post it on the book. But anyway, you fold your t-shirts so that all your t-shirts are pointed up. And you can see all your logos and like they smash together. Did you see my drawer?
I don't get in your drawers. Like I'm scared to open your drawers. There's one drawer that I'll open that's yours, and we don't need to talk about what's in that drawer. But I guarantee you, if I walked into the bathroom right now, it would look, and I bet, number one, I bet your makeup drawer is open. And I bet you it looked like it vomited on the counter.
Okay, so some of the things didn't get back in the drawer, but the drawer is organized. I got my stuff at Target. My little compartments.
I'm ready to go back to Costco. Like sample day.
Sample day.
Can we go back to sample day?
Sample day. What else do you miss? Anything else?
I mean, I'm kind of a hermit frog anyway. I mean,
yeah.
I social distance myself from a lot.
This is just our average day. This is what we look. This is how we live every day.
I mean, for me, I want business to go back. I want our franchisees to be able to open their businesses back up at a full throttle. And
correct.
I mean, they've been doing a freaking amazing job having to alter their business model as it is right now to do what they've got to do. And we had this conversation a minute ago, but I think we're blessed to have the business and the business model that we have to be a resource for people right now to have food. I mean, business and profitability and making money aside, I'm just happy that we can be a resource for people right now because, I mean, shit's hitting the fan and grocery stores are running out of food. And, for us to be able to provide that for people is pretty cool to me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And all joking aside, like, I know I say here sarcastic, but, I'm very grateful for everything that's been, with us and, the franchisees and able to help, we've had a couple of calls that have came in and we've been able to help those people out. So, I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah. I know a lot of the D1 schools, their dietitians and their strength coaches have reached out needing to feed their athletes because they're trying to keep their athletes moving, even though they're not playing. They want to keep them moving, keep them active and things like that. So it's been really cool to be able to help those guys. Let's play a fun little game. Let's play the prediction game.
I'm never good at this. Go ahead.
All right, prediction number one.
Make fun.
Coronavirus will end and go away. Things will be, I'm using my fingers in quotes, normal on what date?
I'm going to say, like, everything's back to the original from this.
Like, businesses are opening back up. You can go out to eat. You don't have to get takeout.
I'm going to say...
Social distancing will end on what date?
I want to say April 15th, but I feel like that's too long.
Yeah, dude, no way.
I'm going to say... what day is today? The 24th?
Today is the 24th, yes.
Let me see the calendar before I
Holy
make
shit.
my... Well, I want to be accurate. Okay, so I'm going to say...
Now, this is March. You want me to put it in April?
Okay, I'm going to say April 3rd.
April the 3rd.
Yeah,
that's
that's
next week.
That's Friday. That everything opens before the weekend.
Lady, I hope you're right. Holy shit.
Well, if I say, what are you going to say? The 10th?
I'm going to say May the 15th.
What? You told me April 15th was too soon.
I think
You think businesses are going to stay closed until May 15th?
I think restaurants will be closed the whole month of April.
Really?
Yeah. That's my prediction. I hope not. I hope
you're wrong.
I do too. I hope I'm very wrong. But I think in certain parts of the country, they're going to be closed for the entire month of April.
That's 2 weeks. Mine's 2 weeks.
April 20th.
You're saying April 20th, Scott?
That would be awesome too. I'd take it. All right, next prediction. Will Major League Baseball play a season? What's your prediction?
When does baseball usually start?
Right now.
Like now? Yeah. I say that they're going to come up with some kind of creative
I don't know.
league.
Most seasons start in April, right? Last week of March, early April. So
Well, by your prediction, the restaurant's not even going to be open until May 15th.
this
so
would have been the last
imagine.
week of spring training.
Okay. So I'm going to say that they will do something, but it's going to be some sort of creative league that they come up with, like a mini league or a mini season or something.
I think they'll play too. I'm guessing the All-Star break. June 11th and 12th.
Is when they start their first games.
It's like the halfway point.
Yeah. But they play half a season.
So it's a mini season. So we could all be right. What else?
So Ben and I and Kyle were talking about the other day that Ben had heard something to where something from the SEC that the NCAA was thinking about canceling college football for the year.
They're giving everybody 1 year extra.
Think they'll do that?
Probably.
Think it'll stay? There's no way. It's a $1 billion company, $1 billion industry.
They're going to give everybody an eligibility year, though. Everybody.
Like the South will rise from the dead if they cancel college football for the entire season.
The Olympics got postponed, right?
Did they?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I read that today.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for once sports come back, it's over. Like when the NBA starts playing again, hockey, holy shit. Like that's been the best part about coronavirus for me is I don't have to watch a fucking hockey game. I don't have to see it.
F-bomb.
I mean, what do they have, a 2-week off season?
I know.
You would. I'm glad
I am
hockey's not
happy about no sports.
I
at
would
the
be happy
moment.
about hockey not coming back. I really don't care. I mean,
I think they should just all cancel sports for the rest of the year. Although, what did you make me watch this weekend? Hot dog eating contest
well, that was the Ocho because there wasn't nothing on.
and something else.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, it's fun.
The funniest thing I saw the subways in London where they were playing they were like you had to stop the subway at a certain mark, and then they had another round with it where you had to drive the subway and hit this big ass beach ball the size of a car in the boat. Are you yawning right now?
Yeah, sorry.
Or even on camera?
I know. Well, I yawned on Sunday's game or the thing too, so it's okay.
But anyway, they hit this big ass monster beach ball into bowling pins.
That sounds awesome.
Like some of the shit they have on there is crazy. So, what's another prediction? Sports, restaurants. Stock market ain't gonna bounce completely back till the end of the year. But I think you'll see a very big jump as soon as it's all over. I do. But I mean, it ain't gonna be what it was until end of summer. You don't even have. You're yawning. You're done. All right. Well,
Life is back as soon as Target opens. I'm good.
crazy. Anyway, we'll wrap it up there. We just kind of wanted to get on here and shoot the shit and talk
What
about.
if the mini try is I don't have to do it?
That ain't until September.
Mm.
You weren't doing it anyway.
Well, I was feeling guilty about it, but now if it's canceled, I was going to.
You're so full of shit. All right, guys. Till next time. Well, there you have it. That's our 2 cents, and that's our clean truth. For more information on Clean Eats, visit www.cleaneats.com. To find Evonne and I on social media, on Instagram, I'm Don_Verity, Varady. To find Evonne, it's just Evonne Verity, all lowercase. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.